I'm Funk Roberts from funkmma.com, funkrobertsfitness.com, and today I'm with Steve Delaney of physiomed.ca. Actually, Steve and I have some history. We both played professional beach volleyball, and not only that, we were partners. Steve's one of the top athletes in Canada, especially for volleyball, also playing a lot of soccer, but he's also a part of Physiomed. And today, Steve's going to show us 3 amazing exercises for hip flexibility, hip mobility, and just hip function. For fighters, a lot of fighters, when you're throwing kicks, your hips get tight. Especially for me, I've got a fight coming up. I've got to really loosen up my hips. And with Muay Thai, that's how you're throwing your kicks through your hips. But with other athletes as well, hips get really tight. And regular people, just from sitting a lot and being sedentary, your hips get very tight as well. So what are some of the things that these exercises are going to do for us today?
Well, generally what will happen is people neglect their hips. And when they do that, they generally get issues with their knees, and the next one is their backs. So keeping loose, malleable, functioning hips will help your knee function and your back function and take away a lot of body.
There you go. So that's perfect. So now again, not only just for the fighters and all you guys out there, not only for all you high-level athletes, but just the weekend warrior and just regular people who have knee problems, back problems. Maybe just getting a little bit more flexible in your hips will alleviate those problems. So we're going to give you 3 exercises right now that you guys can do on a daily basis or weekly basis to give you the hips you need, the mobility you need.
Okay, the first movement we're going to do is called a Bulgarian split squat. And there's 3 things you want to remember when you're doing this movement. The first thing would be to make sure that you're in position, that you're always on the ball with your feet down here.
Yeah.
So you're always with ball on your feet, not flat laces, ball on your feet like this. So you're flexing your toes, right? The second thing you want to make sure that you're doing for the initial is flex your glute as hard as you possibly can and keep it flexed throughout the entire movement. The third thing you want to do is make sure your movement is nice and slow and controlled through the upward and downward portions of the movement. That will keep you in control, help you get balance, and stretch the areas we're looking to stretch to open up your hips. So, down, up, a little bit more flexion in the foot. So you're going to have your toes like this. No, there it is. That's the one you want. Right?
So I'm feeling this right here.
Yes, this is exactly where you should be feeling it. You have a very tight muscle there. It's not very big. It's called your psoas. Keeping that nice and malleable and flexible will help alleviate any stress on your low back and your knees.
I'm totally feeling this right now, guys. This is my tight hips, so it's really, So right now I'm just feeling it right here.
Exactly where you should feel it is up here, the top of your quad, and deep into your hip.
So how many times am I doing that? How many reps?
Right, so basically you can do this as a warm-up before you do any type of activity or sport or before your fight. Essentially what you want to do is 3 sets, about 30 seconds, 10 reps each set.
There you go. So 10 reps each set, 30 seconds, up and down, switch the next leg, and then rest for 30 seconds.
That's right.
And then do it again for 3 sets, loosen up, and then it'll be good.
That's right.
Awesome. All right, so that's exercise number 1.
Okay, this is essentially one of my favorite stretches that I use all the time. It helps me, again, keeps my hip nice and loose. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to lie with one leg on the surface, and the surface can be anything that's very soft. I like to do it on my bed, at the end of the bed, so it allows me to open up my hip girdle and have one foot in front of the other. It also provides a soft surface because in this particular movement, what you're going to be doing is pressing into the mat or the bed as hard as you can throughout the entire stretch. Essentially what he's going to be doing here is starting in this motion, peeling back up almost like a snake, and pushing his foot in as hard as he can into the mat. Then what he's going to do after he feels comfortable at that range, he's going to shorten up the range of motion, bend the knee slightly, and come up and feel the stretch through another part of his hip. What he's basically doing is taking the focal point of the stretch to the top of the hip and moving it down as we function and focus about pushing into the mat and stretching everything from here to here. As I said, a bed's really good, so what that will allow you to do is get this part of your foot flat, and you'll be pushing also through the laces of your foot, as opposed to right now where he's just pushing through his toes.
So again, I can feel this, guys. I can feel this right here, right in this hip, right.
That's exactly where you want to feel it, and always all throughout the hip, not just in one specific spot. The idea is to stretch out this entire stiff area that we always come across.
So am I holding this for?
Yes, I would hold this for 30 seconds, then I would change the range of motion a little bit, move up a little more, hold it for another 30 seconds until you get throughout. And then when you're almost at the top, where this is completely almost at maybe 90 degrees, so come up a little bit lower, right? And then what happens is you bend this a little bit more and you find a different range of motion throughout the stretch.
So, and then turn around, do the other leg, and how many sets? Like 3 sets?
3 sets of 30 seconds.
Like, am I doing this every day? Or like for me,
You should make it part of, I use this part of my maintenance routine, meaning if I don't do this maintenance, I'm not doing much else. So I've got to do it as much as possible. I like to do it at least 3 times a week. That's how much time I can find to get to the gym, and this is part of my everyday work.
cool. So for me, I'm going to do this, and for you guys who have really tight hips, I'll probably do this a little bit more to loosen up. But I love this. I love it too. I started doing it yesterday, and it's working wonders already. So thanks a lot for that.
This is a partner exercise that I do before competitions. It's called a psoas release. It's great for cyclists, MMA fighters, soccer players, anyone who has to jump, run, or throw a kick. Essentially, you're going to do it, and you have to do it with a partner because you need the help and the resistance. And what we're going to do, Mark, is we're going to slide your hips a little bit off the table here. You're going to lie down, bring your hips a little further this way, right? You're going to grab onto this leg, right? He's pushing this into his chest as hard as he can. Now I'm going to tuck his leg in and push down on his knee. And what we're going to do is we're going to put his foot on my chest, and we're going to stretch through it. He's going to breathe in, and then breathe out, and I'm going to apply a little bit more resistance.
So right now, I'm feeling this right here. Right here.
This is exactly where you should be feeling it. If I do this, if I have knee pain, I will do this stretch, and usually most of the time my knee pain will be gone momentarily, that is, until I get tight again, and then of course I've got to do it again to alleviate the pain.
So how long would you do this for?
Essentially what you want to do is hold it for 30 seconds, but throughout that, you're going to increase the range of motion slightly.
Yeah, I know, I hear
And
you.
obviously you would do both legs.
Now, with the
I'm not
stretch,
sure
you do both legs. Are you doing three sets?
3 sets, 30 seconds.
3 sets, 30 seconds.
30 seconds. If you really want to get him, you tuck this knee in, this leg in.
So right now, my bottom leg is behind your knee, right?
That's right. So
Yeah,
it's
it's kind of
pressing into your
grabbing
shin, which is causing you to flex your knee, which is
right here. So that's, guys, if you take a look at right here, this is like tighter than, like, it's unbelievable how tight this is. And it's unbelievable how great this is going to be for me. Unbelievable. It's great. Thanks a lot, Steve. That was amazing.
You're very welcome.
Again, high-level athlete, one of Canada's top, in fact, one of Canada's top beach volleyball players, one of the world's top beach volleyball players. Plays soccer now, physio med. I always try to bring the best of breed for you guys. I like to bring breasts, but I can't. Anyways, I'd always like to bring the best of breed to you guys because I want you guys to be at your top form. For me, I'm training for a fight 3 weeks out, so I bring the best people that I know to help me with this. My hips are tight. This is a great exercise for hips, but not just for your hips. Lower back pain
and knee pain.
and knee pain. So if you have any of those, try flexing and stretching out the hips and use these stretches, guys. Okay? Because if you don't, I'm coming with the right.